And I paused the entire time. I was speaking to myself like a maniac, so yeah. We have a higher resolution now with the new Tier 2 satellite. I'm gonna take a bunch of equipment with me to build not only the cubbyhole and a crafting station, but also enough for a geological display, because I think, depending on what satellite you have, it's always centered around where you build your geo platform. So if I build one over here in my cubbyhole, I should see my surroundings. That's my hope, at least. So, first destination, we are heading for a small hello towards the space station, which gives us a nice view of some trees that have grown. I think the first time we went there, there were just little saplings, but now with the tree growing process at 100%, I went back to collect some super alloys. Now looks a bit different and looks really beautiful, so. Here it is. Ain't it beautiful? You know, I always wanted to be a lumberjack. In old Colombia. Oh, a lumberjack, I'm okay. I sleep all night and I wear women's bras. And this is the area we want to explore, because we did not. Well, I did a little bit when I ran back to the other place. But I didn't really, and it seems it's full of these U-turned cliff structures. Let's see, there's one, there's one. Let us build over there. I don't want to be too close towards the gate, but not too far away, so here should be fine. Entrance. A crafting station. And now a geomapping screen. Yes, it centers on me. Alright. Ooh, I can see something. Something crashed. We got 3 U's, a bit of cranes. There's our next cubby hole. Let's see. So, I think what I may want to do is just, you know, run from place to place and plunk down a observatory screen. Can't believe it took me this long to notice. Also can't believe time's running out while I was yammering. And yammering I was. How much of this yammering do I need to... You know what? Let's just go a little longer. Let's just jump in. There was something down here. What can we see? We saw a crashed satellite. Oh, open wreck. Ooh, 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 did not do this. I didn't saw any boxes or loot around, so I was thinking, oh yeah, too bad. Nothing around here, but it looks nice. Kind of like the plane in the canyon, which means now I want to go back to the wrecked plane in the canyon, which had nothing in it in the prologue, but probably now, since wrecks can be opened and looted too. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm already full of stuff. Slow down. And I know my survival equipment takes up more room than it rightfully needs. Alright, somewhere around... There's another one. Ooh, plant. Mine. Oh, it's just 450. But they are still better than the ones we brought with us. The only okay. The only exception to this being... iron. The only exception to this being the golden seeds. Found in the golden chests, and I think in one of the wrecks you can find one. Sulfur, osmium, and that cave interior. With the whole atmosphere a nice blue. Ooh. Oh yeah, I've been here. It's chock full of super alloy. That's right. I'm sorry I stumbled over this, that's why I knew I had to return and show that it does exist. However, some scoundrel plundered it all. Didn't show anything of it off. And now comes back and doing all... Ooh, look, surprise, a cave. But I'm not one of those. If I wanted to be one of those, I could have been one of those brain dead, you know, what are they called now? Reaction tubers. So the idea, as far as I know, because I don't even look any dramas or something that's beyond my scope, they go on the internet and watch popular videos. And then they film themselves by reacting to this video and saying, oh yeah, that's a value contribution. And because, oh, hello, there's something hidden. That's new. I wasn't in this one. I was in the other two, but not in this one. And go all on about, oh yeah, oh that's so bad. Oh no, he didn't. And just explaining it makes me want to internally just screw you with the press right, you freaking stupid, useless. Get a job, get a hobby, get anything. Just stop being. Why? What? Create my own, just a separate channel, so I don't poison this great, successfully, unbelievable large channel of gaming and entertainment, and just sit there, staring at a camera and screaming at people to stop watching my videos. You know? It's a reaction video channel, and I'm reacting to you watching fucking reaction videos. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, can I take? Oh, I can't take you. Well, whoever was here had the works. Plant growing and more energy than he would know what to do with. Who are you? And ooh, he was even more way before us than the other guy. That's 20 years ago. It's been 6 months since the crash, and I'm barely surviving. My main goal is to build a rocket and leave this place forever. This planet is cursed, I can feel it. I have to go back to the crash site. I think there was a secret room in the control bay. A deconstructible wall somewhere near the main screen. But it's been a while and I can hardly remember. A deconstructible wall near the main screen. Well, that looks like we got ourselves a new detective story clue. Oh, hello there. Rockets, always nice. Building rockets is a pain in the bum. Gonna take those seats upwards. And then it turns out we have one more episode. It never stops. Give me one planet in time that I'm crafting for destiny. How's that one? I could have sung it better, but I didn't want to. I want to say thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and no more outros, so bye-bye. Back to the wonderful world of Planetcrafter, the game that gives on giving. It never stops, does it? I had a small detour towards the Discord and found out, yes, the only reason why I don't see any trees other than those 2 saplings growing at the Stargate is that I don't have the tree spreaders. Why don't I have the tree spreaders? With the change from Prelude to Early Access, the oxygen and biomass rockets have reset, at least for me they did. Not for everyone, so I was producing at base rate of all my machines out there, which were, I think, about 200 grams. So I threw up a few more biomass rockets, and now we are almost done with the biomass. 65. Ooh, look, there's something unlocked. Nuclear fusion generator. That's amazing. We also got the tree spreaders Mark II, which we got before the Mark I, and that just shows how much out of whack my progression was due to the fact that I immediately start running out around the world, looking at everything new, without getting my base up to what would then for me be the new standard. And let it run in the background while I'm out there playing in the sands. So, the last let's call it about 2 hours I played, it was kinda grindy. It wasn't really. The pacing of the game is really still bloody amazing. It's just due to the fact that I said, you know what, base, you stay here. You do you, I do me. And run around exploring, look back at the ships and everything. But now it's running. Also, the oxygen generation has increased greatly. I threw up 2 or 3 rockets and changed all the neighborhoods friendly flower spreaders to whoops fast even on 60 FPS to the tier 2 flower spreaders, and the flowers are growing much higher in the tier 2 spreader. It's like, ooh, it's like the rumble and the jumble. Yeah, we're not boxing, we're just jumble jingling or whatever. Built a few more, well, I think 1 more heater down at the back, and maybe I threw down some nuclear reactor, I don't know. However, in the meantime, we got access to tree spreaders Mark II, which need fertilizer tier 2, which we got. Super alloy tree box, lite. And we also created a tree. The almond tree, what was your name? Balonus, I don't know. It's around here somewhere, and they're just gonna grab my stuff, and then we will see trees. And since this is the tier 2 tree seeder, it can grow on the ground, because the first one is water-based. Seems many people did not read this little information. I did. I knew what was coming. Yeah, I know I'm 50. Cool. And now I lost my thought. I gulped it down. Ooh, pulse quasars. How many do I got? We can build them now. Oh, ooh, we can build one. That's nice. And then probably in the end we need the power cells. And with the power cells, which is, I think, general index. Yeah, well, that's a long way off. That's a long way in the future when I pretty much, I don't know. It just might be. No, I didn't throw them in here. Do I got one in the... Oh, where have I done then? There it is. It just might be that 1.5 multiplier is multiplicative. So if you get this one and another 1.5, it's not like the rocket, so you get a multiplier of 200% if you have 2 trees. But you have the multiplier of, what would it, 125, which is higher and goes even higher the more you stack it up, which makes our parts per million oxygen run around. You know what would be funny? If anyone managed to get past 1 million parts per million, which would mean we got a 102% atmosphere of oxygen and everything would be incredibly flammable. All those drills just shaboozy. And we are done. We are under attack! I was just grabbing everything and I noticed that I unlocked on the way. We got the tree spreader Mark 1, and I want to build a nuclear fission generator first because I can't build 2 tree spreaders, even though I got the fertilizer for it, and this makes me sad. So while I was grabbing everything around, meteors start plopping down. Those are the blue ones, which normally consists now of osmium and sulfur. So really nice delivery there. I don't know why they say this planet is so hostile. Whatever you need, it provides. Well, sometimes you get smacked between the eyes, but that's just part of the course for a hardy... planet crafter. Also, I, in one of the last episodes, mentioned that space nuggets start to decay. This does no longer seem to be the case. They seem to become static after a while. So, if you haven't found them, you have a rather long time now, even between saves, to go and find them and just wait for the rubble to clear up. If you go there, look around and notice you don't find anything, because I was playing back there in the area with the sky shards, with all the high pillars jabbed into the earth, and then a meteor storm came and hit they always hit the area around where you are, so they started hitting the pillars, and it was a baguette hell board full of rubble. Without the jetpack, I would have died there. Couldn't have gone out. Just whoop. That's it. That's all she wrote. But I didn't. Okay, let's have a look. I think I got the second one here. What do we have? We got Humilora and we got Amora. Since we now got the tier 1s, I want to build a third tree spreader just to see how the multiplicatives work and have more trees. Ooh, the recipes are up here. We got you from the Valonas. And we got you from the Omera. Those are the two new flowers that grow on the planet, so they are native. Those are invasive ones that we brought with us, so let's just... Ooh, that's the tree. I think that's the... just from the visual, that's the one that grows around the space gate. Oh, let's do this one. We need bark, mutagen, flower, research. And give it. Give it to me, baby. Wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't really want to know how big this one's going to be, because I suspect, since this is the new size for everything, you would no longer build anything on the inside. It's gonna be... Oh! You know what? You, my friend! Can you even be built in the outside? You can. Can you be built on the inside? You can. Can you be built on top of the Tower of Power? Yes, you can. And we could even, for any sort of special... Well, I just go by the stuff around. Yes. Aww, sweetie. Sweetie. It makes as much energy as everything around, including the hidden nuclear reactor down on the floor. So, yeah, great. I already forgot. What would I have needed? Oh, that hurt. Thankfully, space beans are like those... Oh, what were they called? Senju beans from Dragon Ball. Yeah, you just pop a bean and you are happy and healthy. Oh, it was back in the biolab. That's where you craft the pulse crystals. Now, with energy problems out of the way, fertilizers packed in. Time for another distraction. Clean up inventory. We got more blueprint chips. The GPS tier 2, nice. And the big living compartment. So it's just a 4x4. However, if I could guess, I would say this internal structure here is no longer present in this new 4x4. So, no more dancing around the structural integrity pillars. That's nice. I think we probably need GPS chips. And do I even... Oh, I no longer have my own campus chips. Well, doesn't matter. Don't get distracted. Tree spreaders. We need a nugget. Yes, I got one. We need super nuggets. I think all three needed one. We need 2 zeolite. I got 1 or 2 left somewhere around. And it's growing beyond our door, so... Not a problem. And we need 3 bacteria samples. One of the things I did with my time while waiting was creating... There you see. Everything cleared up and now it's sparkling. Just gotta run back there and grab it so I don't have to run back to one of Aladdin's wonder caves. To get my fill, I think I moved some sulfur and methane back in here and I think yep. There's some more zeolite. Time to plant the mangroves. I forgot the fertilizer. Well... So I grabbed everything. I grabbed everything also for a... Ooh, there's the tree that we also need. For a display of how the progression works. Because I want to see the multipliers. I can always... You know, I will probably place them all close together. And look at the multiplier board. But we can... And just... Oh... Needs to be on an inside. It's kind of annoying, but... Oh. There's our inside. Come on, just... Oh. Wait. Up. Down. Oh, well. Alright, at least I don't have to run all the way through the base. We are at 865 quinto parts per million, which is a million parts per million. Which, what is it, high 12 or even high 15, 16? I looked it up and I forgot. Alright, you grow mangroves here. And you get a 1.2 multiplier. 1.2 by 800,000 should give us about 200. Yes, it did. Now, do we get 450 more, or do we get 400 more if we plunk down this friendly fella here with the tree? Well, I didn't pay much enough attention. Gotta be honest. But I think it's additive, not multiplicative. Otherwise, the next one should get us up to 160. And I got a feeling it won't. So. Yeah, it's not. It is an additive multiplier, so from the last one we got about 15%. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh well. Oh, first I gotta... Because I want you all in a place where I can actually see what you are growing. Same goes for the mangrove tree down here. You know what? You can go to my... Collect. Through my bathroom window. Well, not bathroom. Living room. Words. Words are hard. Words are mean. Sulfur is mine. A lot of sulfur for a lot of fertilizer because there's a lot more trees to be grown and a lot more mutagen to be built, but that's... Thankfully we got enough algae and water generation, so this should not be a problem. You will grow me Yamora. You will grow me the Humulora. I'm back at the coast. Nice, clean water source. You will grow the linifolia. So that's what you make linoleum floors out of, I'm guessing. Rubber trees and such.